Danke siyabonga, danke for show. Enkundleni exclusive amzila mhlawumbe do the intro. Do the intro. Danke siyabonga enkundleni exclusive. Wayicabanga. I think yes nje. I don't talk mental. Yes. I'm training you. That's what I'm training you. I don't know you're going to be training. Danke siyabonga enkundleni exclusive. Yeah, this is simple message. Yeah, and I am with my poem. Sing yeah. Yes. Same fundile what? Almost the pattern must go get camera. Welcome to the for show. It's exclusive. Yes. It's exclusive brought to you by Gap 3 Events. We are telling the stories as a cast. We're telling the stories about now. We are telling the material stories. You can subscribe on YouTube. That's our channel. Enkundleni exclusive them from Info Show brought to you by Gap 3 Events. We do sound engineering. We do lighting. We do lightning. We do lighting. We do road shows. We do vocal recording. If you have an audio book you want to record, we can record your audio book. And also, Enkundleni exclusive is brought to you by Gap 3 Visual Studios. We do our music videos. We do our weddings. Any event that you have and you want visual coverage, we can cover that for you. And also brought to you by Obotle Designs. Namhlanje for show, I got the Royal Highness, pop superstar. Yes. Showstopper. Yes. Showstopper, hitmaker, / modeler, ex-modeler, now a musician. Bhekiwe, welcome to the FIFA show.
Hi.
Madude.
Sangalani.
This is Pidele. Bajana bai.
Alright.
Usifatheleni.
So,
Kodani.
my talents.
Nice. What's new on your talent? Usifatheleni.
Watching my new single called I Can't Stay.
What?
I Can't Stay.
Senokwenze. Singakayi. Yes, what was it?
I would listen. It's just a song.
But you can't stay.
We popular.
That's what I was dad. I wrote it a long time ago.
Yes. What had happened with this song? There's a story behind
Every song.
And then you held it tight.
Yes.
No.
And then you said, when I heal,
I'll write about it.
then I will
release.
No, let me tell you. It was like years after whatever. And I was
We've
You want to know the whatever?
with 600 minutes.
No, it was
What's the
high
whatever?
school, like high school little crushes.
So when that Tina situation go nowhere,
crash.
No, the name passes, so it's fine.
Okay, cool.
Do you know what I mean?
Also, once we have to pass out.
Guy is really good, mom, dad. But like, no, yeah, it was honestly like sometime later when I thought about it, like, you know, and it was funny to me because it was like later, like, you're over it and it's like things that happened years ago. So then I wrote about it, you know, and yeah, literally that's just how it happened. So when I wrote about it, it wasn't from pain or whatever. It genuinely was like, by the way, this one time this happened and it was funny. Then
What's that? This one time it happened. Who was on the day you don't sure why would someone do this to Bhekiwe?
No, just, just a little
Stop
boy acting fun.
Huh?
Just a little boy acting fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was too fun, Jay. Some of these boys acting fun.
You said it yourself.
What would you wait to tell? I'm laughing, what was it?
I'm laughing.
No, I'm not.
I'm laughing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's dedicated to him.
No, it's
It
not.
came from him.
I guess. To a certain extent.
Motivated by him.
Yes.
Yeah.
So motivated. Fine.
Yeah.
This is what we're here for.
That's it.
Breaking hearts.
Little boys are
Leave us alone.
We're breaking hearts, stopping charts.
Yeah, exactly. And then
So let's try that again. It will look on.
I'm singing right now.
Yes, now.
Oh, okay.
They will do it.
Okay, I can't stay. No, I can't stay. No, I gotta go away. No, I gotta go away. No, I can't stay. No, I can't stay. No, I gotta go away. No.
I'm laughing. I'm testing. I'm laughing.
Singathi ithwele nzima. Uqeqela athi leza ezinye zisibuhlungu. Lo muzi wathi wants to love. Like you can't stay, so you have.
The girls are going through it.
Yes. Say the truth. But when Umara Kerry or Beyonce or Amanda Blake, what teaming up?
I mean, those are incredible artists. I won't be mad at that. Yeah. Grew up listening to Beyonce all my life. And Mariah. Obviously, Amanda came up when I was not like older, but she's still very good. So, yeah.
Okay.
And when I dance, I'm gonna shy like on this song. My promo videos and connection. I talk about the space now.
Space.
Same country.
Talk about space. I just know the father would do the space.
Yes.
No, go see it on socials.
Yeah, exactly. But I want to be able
to So, Bhekiwe, when does your journey begin?
Professionally?
Yes, professionally.
Professionally.
What are you doing? Model, that is your name, musician.
So the thing is, I've always been a musician. Before modeling came in the mix of everything. So, basically, my story, I grew up in Harare, right? I learned in Harare, grew up in Harare. And then I came to Blau in 2019. And at the time, I didn't know anyone, like, outside of my family. You know, in terms of like music space and stuff, I didn't know anyone. And then my brother was like, you know, as you're figuring,
we are up with Helama.
I mean, what if people start looking for it?
I have a job by doing you when you go to pay you.
That's really good.
I stay in my church.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I live in a way cool in your
But anyways, yeah, so my brother was like, he got me in touch with Samantha Chuma from Open Eye Modeling Agency. It's a modeling agency, Open Eye. So got in touch with her, and it just so happened that when I got in touch with, I think the next week, there was an enrollment for the training and everything. So I was like, okay, let me, as like a hobby, read more than anything. So I went and I did so I did the training. It was fun. Then I got like to do shoots and stuff like that, like editorial stuff and whatever. So, but I was still working on the music at the same time. Yeah. So music, modeling came like in between. So it was a stepping stone for me to get like out there, because like people saw more of my face, and then they also saw the music as well. But like the music had been there before the modeling.
So what was your first link, like in the music space?
In the music space, it was ASAP, actually. Yeah, so I was on social media trying to find like studios, really just trying to connect myself. Then I came across a post on one of these like blog situations. Then it was one of his videos. So then I clicked on the tag. Then I was like, oh, this is someone from Blog. So then I DM'd him and I was like, listen, I'm trying to look for studios. I'm trying to look for anything music related. Like, can you show me? So yeah, then I think it was like the next day actually, went to Larynx Studio, AK. I'm getting someone else, but yeah, show me a bunch. So that's how I met Larynx, and that's how we did shows and everything. So I would say it was the first, musically, like that's the first person I got to speak to link with.
What's your colors of it? I
guess.
So yes, so you starting from the grass. You started from ASF. And what for the namuhla kusasa wasomhambisi.
Nabantu siyabale firepower in life. No longer baqala ngokusokola umntana.
So vele mina enza sokola.
No, wena nto lezinkulu lo Bhekiwe lo Sipho le Step 3.
Oh, lo Sipho.
It's a good start.
Hayi but mina phela ukuthi ngizemfika lapha uSipho bra. Abe mvela khona. Amfonanga ka1, ngakufonela kangaki. Khanyelo ese bamfonela ka1 namuhla kusasa sibemthengisa.
But if is good. Is it good?
Yeah.
Did you do a song with them?
Yeah.
Okay. And how was it working with SF?
It was cool. Nice, cool, great artist. It was easy to get along with music as well. So it flowed. Yeah.
Okay. And then after that, you released the song. Modeling Wama Bijana or
to a certain extent.
Okay.
Like what I said before, it wasn't really like something I was chasing.
But we all behind.
You know, it really just was like also because it was then lockdown happened. Yeah, I forgot that part. So lockdown then happened. And then mentally,
no runways.
Do you get what I mean? So mentally, I just was really already on the music side. So when like everything started opening up, I was just more focused there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then the song drops with ASF?
No. ASF we dropped like later.
Okay.
Yeah, so the first song
What's the name of the song?
With my one or with him?
You with ASF.
It's on his Big Mofu album. EP, sorry. There's Learn to Live and Story Goes On.
Okay.
Yeah.
Learn to Live. It is one song. Story Goes On is another song.
I Can't Stay. What's up with your
What's going on? What dots are you guys trying to connect?
No, we're following the trend of your song.
No, that was
just checking your
very
acting.
different projects.
Yes,
Yeah,
telling a story.
Yeah, and being written by you. And it's okay. Move on.
I don't know what you guys are trying to do, but stop. But there's nothing
What's
there.
happening?
Nothing.
It's going to be fine.
Yeah.
You guys
So
are
now,
annoying.
like, what you just say, what influences the titles of your songs?
That's a good question. You know, okay, so you know when you just write, and then you pick like to say, okay, what stands out the most, what's catchy, what like would make someone click on it. To say, okay, you can't stay, like what is she talking about? What is she singing about? Do you get what I mean? Someone I would want to know. Someone posted a song, said I'm dropping a song and then they said I can't stay. I wanna know. Like, you know what are you singing about? So that was me, like when I was picking it. I thought of Go Away, but then I was like, no. I Can't Stay just had more oomph.
Yes,
So,
it makes us. we always
Do you know what I mean?
we all have those situations in life where I'm like,
Let me go.
I can't stay. Yes.
Yeah.
And then my first single example that you dropped.
So my first one was no, it wasn't Showstopper. Showstopper came after. It was Secret Feeling. So it was I worked on that with Just Percy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it was it's an R&B vibe, love song, like chill, mellow. Then after came Showstopper, then came Powerful, then came I Can't Stay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was working with Percy. Percy's a good guy.
No, he's very good,
Yes.
very, very talented.
Very professional.
He knows his
I
stuff.
don't have doubts.
Yeah, no, Percy's very good.
Yes. And now, Bhekiwe, it's like you in your space. How do you then get to write songs?
Sometimes I get inspired by other people's stories. So if you tell me something that's happened to you, I might just
Okay, so
I just go write down. You know, or honestly just like randomly, Jay. Or when I get a melody for something in my mind, then I just say, okay, what type of from like the vibe I've come up with, what can I write about? You know, is this a happy song? Is this like what are the vibes? And then it builds from that.
Or you don't dream. You don't dream songs.
Sometimes,
Or a spirit comes.
I once
upon
had
you,
that moment, and I'm still very upset at myself because I didn't wake up and record it. I had a dream of a melody, right? And then it was just like and then I was like, okay, now I'm pretty sure I remember it in the morning. At 6 I woke up. It wasn't there anymore. Till this day, I'm just like, wow, I can't believe it. Okay. But it'll come back, I know. Yeah.
It's a baby.
No,
It'll
it'll come
come
back. That's what I said.
Yeah, it can be. Yeah. If it's from a dream, it's well, it's a substance. And eventually, it wasn't pendukisela futhi. Yeah.
We'll go there later. So, who was inspiring? Who did you look up to?
Growing up, Beyonce.
Oh, why did you say that? Was it on off camera or on camera?
When she spoke about Beyonce,
Yes.
it was on camera when she
Okay.
said, yeah.
So that you just like
what does that mean? Angitokanga, but
What else say?
angitokanga.
Now, the moment you mentioned Beyonce, can't move on what about Mrs. Tomban? Or manager Tomban? Yes, it's for you to
Ashley.
Manager, I share you, Ashley. I said it correctly. Ashley, when we talk about Snakuma Beyonce and Wotan West Beyonce, we have to ask about the Jay-Z.
No comments. No comments.
Yes.
We can't stay, so no comments.
Yes.
Oh, she can't stay.
So where's the Jay-Z? What's happening on the Jay-Z story?
Stay. She can't
Can't
stay.
stay.
I don't be anti for that.
Wewa. Can't mean lampe like la Beyonce. That's my podcast.
Yes, what's happening? I always say you're dating life. What's happening?
What about it?
Who's the lucky guy? He was in for something. He was strong. Who's the lucky guy?
It's a great day today, huh?
It's a sunny weather.
Sunny outside.
Yeah.
A little bit windy.
What makes you think there's someone?
No, it's just a question. And he was there.
No, okay, so I prefer to keep my dating life.
There's a for fish.
No, that's not what it is. That is
That's
not what
again.
it is.
So there's a fish or so.
Mm.
It's black market. Other dealings.
That's again.
No price. Anything can happen.
You guys. In the drama, No, it's not. It's just protecting the people in my life.
Nobody's there.
Hmm?
He's there. He's been how long have you been dealing with the guy?
We don't know if he's there.
But let's say he's there. How long will you be dating the guy?
I don't know.
Okay, so who's like the Bhekiwe type? Like, oh, shoot, I know, so I shall do this later, what's your star? This is my guy. Oh, I'm a Nike Air Force. I'm a Peggy jeans. The driver, my coupe. Who's like this ideal?
So what's my type?
Yes, what's your type? Yes.
Someone kind. Kind. Yeah, that's like the first.
Yeah.
Before anything else. Kind. Gentle. Sweet. Funny. Yeah, it needs to make me laugh. Can't make me laugh.
Is it your fit? Top five.
Gentle foot. Extra gentle foot.
Yeah.
You're kind. We'll take kind at the X. What's it gentle? That's your S. What's the five?
But yeah. Then outside, just like someone cool.
Okay.
Someone taller than me. Someone else swag.
Okay. So bonke la ukuthi othe ukhona akho.
Huh?
Uthe ukhona. Professional investigator. Ke nominate the CTM. Uthe ukhona. Uthe la.
Like I also said. That's how you.
Wait, why at least we are on that? Why lapana kumanama with Mrs. K ingoma leniphela mala ethi ungazange ube the kiss. Why guys did you need us that kiss?
Why? You like things. You like things. What did you want to see?
The kiss
On national TV.
Oh, mutaita kana the rose that was the moment.
Wasn't the rest of the performance enough? You wanted the kiss also?
You have to seal it. Seal the deal.
You wanted me to trend?
But that's why we're doing this.
Hey.
Or you don't want to trend like that.
Not like that.
Yes, but because now you can feel this is what we're supposed to do.
No.
And you know, Mrs. K, you're looking at each other, you're staring at each other.
Because we were selling the performance. That's why we were like looking at each other like that.
The selling point was the kiss.
Aye.
But even if you Google that performance, see check it on YouTube, you go. Now more again. You can feel like.
So
They should have
you
done
people
it.
wanting more.
How that was the moment. That was the moment. After that,
My parents were in the audience also, so guys.
oh,
So Yenko. Is there a possibility?
You know, we're professional artists. We know how to sell a dream. We know how to sell a performance, and that's exactly what happened.
yeah, but I'll call Mrs. K and find out. So, Bhekiwe, how do you prepare for our performances?
You rehearse. You practice. Whether you're at home, whether you are in the dance studio, whether you are doing the recordings with your band, like just always practice. So by the time you get on stage, like it's comfortable. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. That's my routine. Just like practice.
Okay. So you always like
Yeah, you have to.
Okay. So our collaborations that we're looking forward to that you're working on you are in future or currently? Do you have any collaboration that you're working on?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell us more about that.
Hey, you want the names?
Yes, drop them. Can they see
Life is of love.
Yeah.
Part of film. Part of
Yeah, there's quite a few I'm excited about. So I'm working on an EP, which is coming out very soon. Okay, one of the songs that's done. Okay, I'll give you a name. I feel like you won't let me go without giving you a name. Maybe this song I have with Bhekiwe, which is
Okay.
So that's a song I'm excited about.
Okay. Title song.
No, I can't give you the title.
It's just no wonder about the title says to say public. Oh, you know the title will push you in trouble again.
Oh, you guys are still working on it, and
Yes.
maybe it might change.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
there's Boeing or what else?
no, I just gave you one for now. Then the
We need
rest
more.
you have to
We
keep
need
up
more.
on socials.
No, we need more. We need more.
Okay, I'll give you a producer, maybe. There's Murphy Bhekiwe. Yeah, he's very talented. And yeah, I've been wanting to work with him for a very long time, so he's one of the people
Maybe is very busy. Well, I'm telling you.
It's me.
She's also very.
Those words! Those words! So when I went in our contract, nothing say the contract, what it's me. How did you get married?
No, like, like when you've been talking with someone, say we should get in studio, we should work, whatever. So it just so happened that we were in the same place at the same time. They were like, okay, let's do something. Yeah.
Yes. So if people money.
Can't give you the date yet. We're still working on that. So yeah. But as soon as like there's a date.
Yeah, I just want to take you guys fine. I just want to know, because I feel like I want to know more about Bhekiwe, like outside of like singing. Like you said, you grew up in Harare up until 2019. Because now maybe in the talk states. So I just want to know, okay, you're in Harare, like because your family is there, who's working there, and then you're born there in Harare, and then wafunde schools Harare, like your childhood in Janti. I just want to know from uzalo wako up until
okay. Okay. So my parents, they stayed in Harare work.
But they're both from.
Yeah, they both from Ghana.
Okay, then they went to Harare for work. Okay.
Duwe and Lolo.
Yeah.
So yeah. So they went to Harare for work, and then I was born in Harare. But so I like to say I grew up in between both Harare and Mulawi, because I'd be in school. As soon as schools closed, I was on my way to Mulawi. Spend the whole holiday here, and then literally like the Sunday, schools are open on a Tuesday, maybe like the Sunday or the Friday.
Yeah.
We go back home. We go back to Harare. So it was like an in-between situation. Yeah. So, but I learned Highlands Primary School, and then Highlands Primary School, and then high school was Gateway High School. Yeah.
Okay. So you're in the quiet school?
Yeah, hectically so. Like nothing music happened at school and I wasn't involved. Like from primary school up until high school. Yeah. Always doing something. Music
and also dancing as well. Because I saw your dance moves.
There wasn't really much like dance-wise available in school, if I'm being honest. But they
I check your
You can Now, TikTok, Facebook.
Yeah, check Instagram, Facebook, So
Yeah.
it's cool.
But I
Okay.
grew up in a family that dances, like both sides. Like any Mtwibilas, they were doing the most. So
Like your mom, your dad, your brothers, and
maybe not
everyone.
especially my cousins. I'll
Okay.
definitely give it to my cousins. Both sides of the family, like we'll dance, we'll have a good time. So I grew up around that energy. So when you're around people like that, like naturally you also dance, because you're obviously I'm getting excited. So I'll see them, I'll dance, and like that's how I'll say the dancing got big.
So you'd go sing at school, come back home, dance, and then
Yeah, and then
So
TV played a big one. Like I'd always come home, MTV, Trace, whatever, and there would always be like, I specifically remember dancing along to like almost all the time. It was around about the time since the ladies dropped. But I'd imitate, like say, okay, what is she doing? I'm also there doing.
So
Yeah, oh yeah. That was we used to host concerts at home and
Okay.
go around the neighborhood and tell people come on Saturday, for the show. And would make the posters ourselves. Who we thought we were, I don't know. But we'd go put them in the intercom. I'm not the intercom, the mailbox thing.
Okay.
And say there's a show on Saturday, come, we put out chairs,
And then
go
people
in,
come.
borrow chairs from our neighbors. And yeah, some people would come.
And then you guys are the ones performing, like
Yeah,
you
we
and
were
your
the
family.
artists. Yeah, it was me and one of my friends actually. Her name is Tanata. She was my neighbor, so she also was into music. So it just so happened, and yeah, we'd do that. Like we'd try to do it every weekend. Sometimes it would be empty chairs. Sometimes there would be people there, but like yeah.
Okay, so how old are you by that time?
That was primary school. What 10, 11?
Okay.
Yeah.
So which means your parents or your family started supporting this thing from
Yeah.
whenever they saw it
Mm.
blooming good long.
Yeah.
And then you went and then secondary and then was a feel to a point whereby so you're coming to Bulawayo because you're done with school.
So basically, my parents had retired. They were like, okay, we're done. We want to go back home. And I was like, okay.
Okay, I'm going.
Yeah.
And then when you are in Harare, you have not started this music thing professionally.
No,
Why?
I hadn't. Because I was still in
Because
school.
because you're still in
Yeah.
school.
I mean, I begged my parents, like, to say, I want to start now,
And
But
they
they're
said
like, finish your opposites within.
Oh, so when you're in school, you're always saying, Mina, I want to be a musician.
Yeah. I knew.
I'm not going to be a doctor or whatever and all these other things. I'm going to be a musician.
Yeah. Honestly, if I had decided to choose any other profession or whatever, music would have always been there also, But like, I even studied music in uni as well. So like, naturally, everything just gravitated towards music. Yeah.
Okay, and then your parents were supportive for
Yeah.
it, and they didn't say, this thing
No.
in Zimbabwe is not paying.
Uh-huh.
And for you as well, like now can hear the economy and the industry and whatsoever. What city? Okay, I'm going to do music in Zanzibar. Like, what city ends up here?
Definitely with the thought of making money. Obviously it's easy to look at maybe a certain situation in front of you and it can deter you and like make you say, oh, okay, what am I doing? But I think for me it's like looking at the bigger picture to say like, where do you see yourself to get there? You will get there. The current situation may look a certain way, but if you have that belief in yourself, you can get, because there's so many examples of people who overcome, where they're from, their background, their country situation, and they like have made it. So you kind of look at that and you say, so if they can do it, I can do it. Yeah.
Okay, I see. And now you're here.
And growing.
And also growing as well. There
Yeah.
is, I can't stay showstopper, Kulula, and then now you are a nominee. Like, surely award, any award?
We
For that one, for the song of the year.
with Mrs. K.
With Mrs. K, then the others were nominations.
Nominations,
Yeah. That's 2022.
Yeah.
And then how was that? Because you were nominated for, it was newcomer. Hey, newcomer.
Well, we
But when I students. No, I told you. If you go to the dance, you won't come back.
I'm back. I can't stay.
How was that? You're nominated for Best Newcomer, which means usangena. Right?
Yeah.
And then at the same time, so talk, okay, best newcomer law is also a nomination for to a nominee for to female artist of the year. But a newcomer. And then kukhona lokho futhi like song of the year. No, ngifuse tjena
like the feeling yakhe.
Yeah, keep feeling whereby okay, izinto zonke lezi because izinto lezi zikhatshana. For a newcomer to be nominated for Song of the Year and also female artist of the year.
Wow.
Like how was that for you?
I mean, I wasn't expecting that, number one, because yeah, like I knew the song I was gunning for was obviously the one with Mrs. K. I think we'd actually put it like for a video, and then it landed on Song of the Year, which I was like, oh, okay, you know, that was like, but it was a good feeling also, you know, to see that okay, people really like the song so much so that they've like nominated it and you know put it where it is now. I was really just excited about the nominations, and then the win obviously was just like the cherry on top. But already just to be recognized in that space like was a great feeling, and also like with all the other nominees in the other categories, like you know, because they are hardworking women, hardworking newcomers as well. So yeah, it's like a good feeling.
I don't have any criticism from anyone. I say, when do they newcomer? How can they be female artist of the year
Yes.
or whatever?
Well, not to my face, so I don't know. No one said nothing to me.
So how do you deal with negativity in the industry?
I don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's how she deals with it.
Yeah.
She does it.
I don't. I have this thing where I believe like anyone who's, whether it's in the entertainment or in life in general, like anyone who's negative towards you, it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with whatever they're dealing with and whatever they have going on in their life. You know, you just happen to be the outlet in that moment. But tomorrow is going to be someone else. Tomorrow they'll take it out on the next person. Tomorrow will be another artist that they're coming at. Do you get what I mean? And it's about the negativity that's inside you, you know, and I don't relate to that. So I'll see certain things online or whatever. I'm just like, okay, you know, life can just, because I don't identify with that.
Oh, that's why I was trying to want beef. Bhekiwe beef. Now this man is stage.
Even then, I honestly just don't think that's like me, you know, to like fake things like that. I don't think so. Because like if you piss me off, you piss me off. It's no longer beef, like it's, you know. But also I don't let myself get to that space, you know. So nah.
Like personal, like you talking about pissing off. Like personal, what pisses you off in general? When as a person.
I think people who are mean to like. People were mean in general, but like people who are mean to people who can't stand up for themselves. Yeah, that really like to children. Like that really gets me because like they can't fight for themselves, you know, they don't know what to say, what to do, whatever. So like people who have that energy, nah, I don't like that.
Does Bhekiwe have a temper?
No.
Okay. And then in the studio, what
Like you sometimes get frustrated, like I guess that's not just being that cool.
Yes.
Or I'm like cool mood. Or
yes.
I think sometimes producers would even get upset at me because I'll be like, let's redo. But I feel like every artist does that.
Okay.
I think so. They'll confirm when they watch this to say like you want to keep perfecting something. Like you keep saying, okay, let's redo that part, let's redo. And they'll tell you like, no, it sounds fine. But like in your head, you're just like, one more time. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And was take this.
yes, we can be looking for who's like fun. I don't be and then 2022, we are nominated at 3. And then 2023, were you nominated for anything in 2023?
No.
Like, did you not release anything, or you didn't release anything? Like, why? Like, why did you release? Why were you going through something? Or you just said, what happened?
So basically, I was just in a space where I was like looking at my music differently, and looking at myself differently as well as like a person outside of just music, you know, and just like redefining myself for myself, you know, without any external validation, without anything. And I realized I was like, okay, if I want to be in that space, I have to take time to like feed into me and pour into me and stuff like that, you know. And I was like, okay, the music will come. when it comes. But the most important person is me before anything else, because who I am is that affects the music that you guys get, affects the image that I give you, So I just was in that space, but I was still recording, I was still writing music, I was still enjoying learning also the industry. I think as an artist you have to study the game, so just taking time to see what's around me, where I want to go, like my vision, my direction and stuff like that. So yeah.
So didn't you think okay, Joba, like last year I was 3 girl, 3 nominations. Can we try to all those things, especially Uma Awards are that much. And then we figure out, okay, this year I just want to look at myself and like in with these people who have listened to Walula and Showstopper and all these things and expecting music from you, and like you just say, let them wait.
No, so it's not that I didn't care about them, because I still obviously appreciate anyone who supports, anyone who likes, retweets, streams, anything, But then, like what I was saying, those same people, because I care about them, it's like when I didn't want to give music, I wanted it to be really thought out, and curated in a way that's like a true reflection of me and like my life, my story, and whatever I want to give them, instead of just putting anything out for the sake of, because sometimes like that can fade and die, and then it's wasted resources, it's wasted time, it's whatever. But I feel like when you really give yourself into a project, whatever, or your single, whatever it is that you're putting out, and you really like in a headspace where it allows you to do that, I think the music is better. I think.
And now you're back.
Yeah.
So 2024 still expect as
Yes.
Yeah. So now I've heard about your highlights, your successful story, your awards, nominations, nominations. What challenges have you faced as a female in the Zimbabwe music industry?
I think
Where you side, visual picture here, where 1 gig.
I think, I feel like not even just in like the sim space, but in general as an artist in the industry, you always have to work twice as hard. Constantly having to prove yourself, your image, your music, whatever, you just put more, which I'm not complaining about, because hard work pays off at the end of the day. But there's always just that thing to say you have to work twice as hard as your peers to be on the same level, to be getting the same opportunities and etc. So I'll say maybe like that's one of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. As I'm told that my challenges, I want to say something that's a cool man. I was a complainer. I want sexual. Yeah, nothing to contact or sleep. Or I said, okay, see, as this as an video shoot, did you get those challenges? In future seasons, so Mama lawsuit.
I think for me, thank God, I've never experienced that. And it's because like my parents are strict.
Okay.
And especially when it comes to like when I'm recording and
whatever.
yeah, they're very where are you recording with? We need numbers, we need this, we need that. As you can see, Ashley's here, so it's like I'll never be alone.
Ashley, we bodyguard.
So my big sister. Yeah, so I've always had like, just that energy around me to say like, okay, just for reasons like that, because it does happen, unfortunately it does happen. And I think it's like, like my dad would be like, no, I can't let you go here alone. Who are you? Who are these people? Come record home instead, like, stuff like that. So it's helped, but it's unfortunate because these are some of the challenges that like you can face as an artist, to say someone trying to take advantage of you, expecting certain things in return, and it's very unfortunate, but it happens.
So how best what advice can you give to these upcoming girls or other ladies who are already in the industry to care?
Always be safe. Or when you go to studio, when you go to like shoots or whatever, don't go alone. Go with someone that you trust, someone that you know will be there to protect you. Never be afraid to say no. Like, especially as an upcoming artist, sometimes you feel like, oh, maybe I should do this, because then I'll get the opportunity. Like, you know, the industry's hard, you know.
If I'm going to emphasize, I'm going to want to see some buzzy.
It's kind of sick.
Ngoba no sisilayo.
I am Linda was a man that guys, this is not fun.
I know, but good ways you want it. Lithathela i-currency yona leyo ye-style. Currency.
So khona abantu ngicela ukuthi Bhekiwe wathi siswami ngicela ukuthi khona u-emphasize. Ngiyacela bakithi. Captain. That's why I share. Because he knows. Abantu into
Ngoliyabazi abantu.
abantu bakhona ekhaya. Yeah, so khona ngicela ukuthi bakithi because yabona into ezala some of the ladies can tap they don't know money. When I said it, yes, I want to talent, but the man, yes, no, that was good to see him. So Bhekiwe has managed to care through, and no matter and I want the protection, no money. Captain Mwaka, come on, this dealer, I'm going to manage him.
Yeah.
Kuma episodes won't get away. I think she's the first.
Yeah.
Who will be manage? So I buy stories of curiosity is protect. Yeah, so that's how they go to advertise. So they do advise.
No, but the reality, the unfortunate reality is that sometimes it can escalate to situations like that, or you feel like maybe I have to give myself in that way.
Yes.
I think the first part I would say is to the producers, the whatever, don't take advantage of some of these girls that you know are gunning for the top. Do you get what I mean? Like, they're just hungry for the game, you know, and if you see someone and you see that they're vulnerable and whatever, you don't take advantage of anyone, number one. Two, but to the young girls, you don't have to sell your body to get to the top. You don't have to do that. And if you're around anyone that makes you feel like you have to do that, immediately leave. Like, take a step back. You'd rather go back to the drawing board and figure it out for yourself, you know? Because it'll cost you later on, I feel like, in the future. Like, whether it's mentally weird or if, you know, if things get out and whatever. But essentially, it's just protect yourself. Have people around you that can keep you grounded, that will gun for your safety. We're always trying to make sure you're safe. And you as a person just say, okay, these are my standards, these are my morals, these are my values, and I'm not shaking on those. So even if I'm in a situation where someone is trying to say like, oh, if you do this, I can then get you there, it's okay to say no, you know? And I feel like I'm a firm believer that God will reward you for that. To say like, Dalami, you stood your ground. I see what you're trying to do. I see what you're trying to gun for. Unfortunately, there are people who may be trying to take advantage of you, but because you said no, I'll open other doors for you. There are bigger, brighter doors waiting for you. So don't ever be afraid to say no.
Yes. Now that you mentioned the Mumtai, that's cool. These days in Africa, there's what's called Africa Awakening. Because people are reverting back to their traditional beliefs,
Okay.
and some people are standing firm on Christianity. Where do you stand on that?
All my Christians.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Awethwasa.
No.
Awethwasa.
No. I've never, so.
Siyawazi ngahlabehlabela.
Yes. But have you ever seen the trend that's happening? Like abantu sebeqisa, abantu sebethwasa, abantu sebesenza, have you seen it?
Well, no, actually, no.
You haven't? You might have to go fihlayo ungaboni into zonke lezi. Yes, ungene town. You haven't seen the trend, but you've seen it.
No, I've seen the trend. Not within the problem la wantu abathwasa, but kungani kwenye alright and like ama beliefs ahlukene. Okay, abanye izangoma sibili maybe but abanye I think so siba fashion manje. Ukuthi ngahlabela
Nangwazi ezinye zami eziphila abantu ngokuthwasa. Abantu nanyaba wonitsha. Chiya nini uhamba kubosa ngoma laba omziye babe ngama2K shay.
Tombando.
Ngihlahla ngokukhohlisa. Chiya mamizo. So when I say when I firm believer in Jesus Christ, our Lord, then I said, which church you go to?
I'm SDA, actually.
Yes, I would talk.
I grew up hectically SDA. Like every Saturday, let's go to church. No. Okay.
I could
Okay,
change
now
that.
that when you said that. No, let me tell you. So, okay, my dad's side is SDA, right? So I grew up SDA. My mom's side is not. So they eat pork and stuff like that. So that's yeah. And I eat pork and yeah, but also I don't like, I'm not like a pork lover. So I will never like, oh, I'm leaving home because I'm going to, no. I like chicken. That's me.
But it's okay. Eating is what yes,
yes,
But
I've
it's
eaten
okay.
it before. Yeah, I've eaten
Enjoy.
It's nice.
Vai kusentshiso munye.
Imagine.
The truth shall set you free.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The truth is setting you free.
It's
And I'm not saying experiencing true nature.
Pork is nice.
What else is it that they don't do? Why you going to want you pork land?
Pork and then bahamba my camp meetings.
How is it?
Do you know, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been to a camp meeting in a very long time, which is not a good thing.
Yeah, when they look to where you are, no matter what.
More when we work together Saturday.
You want to bring a Saturday, that's what the party
You
meeting
guys, please.
Yes.
Seven Park Church.
My camp meetings, what do you guys do?
How's
You go. Okay, it's a week-long camp. You go there. You connect with God, basically. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's like a time away, really, for like people to go in fellowship.
Alright, SD and Le and Juan and your Beyonce moves that Sipo was watching right now.
I bless you, son. That's the best question you've ever asked. It's Beyonce and
Sabbath.
the Sabbath. What?
This was even
Sabbath petty life is
as a Sabbath.
What's the story there? Fagas.
I mean, okay. I've gotten this question
I'm
a few
checking.
times. I've gotten this question so many times. Honestly, I think like my art is my art, you know, and what inspires me is what inspires me. But at the same time, I'm not gonna neglect God, you know. I'm not gonna throw him away or whatever. Do you get what I mean? Like, I'm a Christian again through and through, you know, but I'm also an artist. You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
So mawujikili is lapana dan uduwe futhi. Yeah, kunzima. Uduwe manje kunzima phela ukuthi akhomende. Ngoba umadlodlo umntana mufuze
Yeah, my mom is a good woman. She's not like
I think even the necklace, no?
Yeah, it's there's a lot of restrictions.
No, like-
There's a lot of restrictions. So
Like,
you can't
I'll-
get pants.
like I wanna
can't
do
get
it.
jewelry. Yeah, there's
La kachasi ka swesawatha ka lesinaye nje so. La kule necklace, ukho ibhlukwe, ama earrings and on
You're
both.
not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, mahlombe phandle. Exactly.
Pick up to you, Ashley. Ngiyothiya mahlombe. Awuna mithi sisonke ngale ku social media.
But yeah, there's a lot of restrictions.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can't be cold, you can't wear certain things, you can't put on certain things. Yeah, there's a lot.
Umenza mina benjani?
My sister.
Abafundi.
Benjani?
Esabathi. Hayi guys.
Akuzima. Kuyasonta phela ukuhamba njani?
Hayi
Siyasonta sibili.
So wena ngesabatha susenzani? Long dress, no Beyonce, mama here.
No, obviously, like when I go to church, I don't wear pants, I don't whatever.
Any fashion that Beyonce, I'm a long dress.
Oh my gosh! But I still, do you know what it is?
Tell me what it is. I want to know.
I believe in I'm not the type of person to fake anything. Do you get what I mean? I am.
My food is one time. This is getting out. I want to the end. You're not a fake person.
Not like that, but in terms of like myself, like what you're saying, like I wear earrings, I wear whatever. I'm not gonna try live a double life, you know. But obviously, I still respect the church, and I still respect like if you have to wear a skirt to church, I'll wear a skirt to church. Also, it's just something that's been ingrained in me since I was young. So I've never really been comfortable wearing pants to church. Like it's just Belinda, you know.
Yes.
Yeah. So naturally, I would pick up a dress when I'm going to church, and which is fine because I like wearing dresses as well. So it's not like I'm going outside of my comfort zone to go to church. No. So I'm still me. I'm just not gonna pretend.
And who's a celebrity crush?
Celebrity crush. David Beckham.
How? Konale Kachani.
I know, that's the thing, but it's so hard.
What are you doing? Fast, yes, I'm
Nang ubuzo nje. Bengikhale umsizikhe bese London.
Yeah.
MJ I think is going to Swaziland.
Yeah.
Hayi sipho.
You.
Uzawubuza. Then Joy Rukanza, she's doing something.
Okay, acoustic.
Yeah.
So
bengibuza ukuthi yeah. Ngangikhayela izinto yabo Bhekiwe. So how good is that to the industry?
Yes,
Yeah.
especially in pop stars.
Especially to the pop side, yeah.
It's great. Very, very good. It's beautiful to see other artists like chasing their dreams because it inspires you to say like, okay, for example, like Mrs. K, you know, he was performing in the UK. I don't know if there's anyone. Well, obviously there's others from here, but like maybe they already stay abroad or whatever. But it's inspiring because there's probably so many young boys who look up to Mrs. K. You know, we listen to his music and whatever. And now they've seen him, you know, go perform in places where some of their other favorite artists have performed at, you know. So I think it's absolutely beautiful and we need more of that. I'm proud of MJ as well. He's stepping outside of the Zim space and performing out there, which I think is good. Joy is bringing something to the Zim space, you know. So I think the more we do what we're doing, the more attention we bring to our artists, to our talent, like the more the merrier.
Yes. When are we having a Bhekiwe show?
Yes.
We are starting. We are simultaneously as a stress. Napo,
Intelligent.
First time.
That's definitely something I'm thinking about. Actually, that I have thought about, and that's something that's in the works. And by the time it gets to you guys, I want it to like really be how I envision it. You know, because like,
how soon?
This year.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we'll do your sound.
Yes.
And we'll do your visuals.
Yes.
Yes. So what type of show we cover into njani? I want to get into your mind visually when we create njani.
You know, I just want to put on the type of show that like people will talk about years from now. You know, because I'm inspired by artists who have put on those type of shows. You know, like I still go back and watch performances from like 10, 20 years ago, and they still today have impact, you know, on me as an artist, you know, and I feel like that speaks volumes to say like, yo, like that person, this is like, they may have even forgotten about it, but I reference that. I still go back and I watch that and study what they were doing, you know, so that's like for me what I want to do as well, to just put something on that like years down the line, people are like, yo, in 2024 we attended this show and like, it was crazy.
Yes. But you were given an opportunity, like you know, with local music, local, you know, local space. I prefer music outside the country. Given an opportunity, says to figure out Bhekiwe do his own music executive. What would you do to solve this conundrum, this scenario? There would people prefer of music and Pumangani, but as for which like Bhekiwe is solving the problem there. How can we make people appreciate local talent? What can we put in place?
Like so from Bulawayo, basically.
Yeah, from Bulawayo. If you want to put it away, Bulawayo is Zimbabwe, yeah?
Oh, and Zim generally.
I said to Bulawayo, I speak guy.
Before I ever pendula kuna laban, like ukona lapana utwana abantu besithi Bulawayo artists Is he an artist? And like when was better
I'm an artist.
do you go with Lyle gang or I'm just an artist or I'm a Zimbabwean artist? Because we controversy compare where like the people are saying Hatina we are blah. So before like you saw you probably for just want to know which way women
I'm a Zimbabwean artist who is from Love.
Nice.
Yeah, you know, because I feel like every artist rips their city, as they should also. Do you get what I mean? I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. To say like, this is where I'm from Harare, and I rip Mtale, I'm from Bhekiwe. Even if you're now at a global stage, you know, to still show love to like where you started, where you came from, the people who pushed you, the people who helped you. I feel like that's a great thing. Do you get what I mean? So yeah, I'm an artist who's from Black.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then that other question that I asked you first. Yeah.
I think the first thing is like us. Before we expect support from anyone else, we have to support ourselves. You know, you have to be the change you want to see. You know, so if you want people to enjoy your music, excuse me, you want people to support you, whatever, you have to have the same energy towards other people. Your fellow artists, like before you even go to the fans, like inside, you know, like show love to the people there, you know, who are pushing. Like right now, I'm telling you, like Mrs. K is doing his thing in the UK. You get what I mean? Show love to people there. You know, like you can't expect someone else to support you if you're not supporting your own. Do you get what I mean? It's not gonna work. Like life won't give you that energy. You're not giving it out.
Wow.
Do you get what I mean? So
say that again. That's nice.
Life won't give you that energy if you're not giving it out. So I think the first step, we support each other as artists. Yeah, you know, like if someone's dropping something, repost. Do you get what I mean? It's the little things. I always say the little things add up to the big things.
Yes.
Do you get what I mean? If you know MJ is dropping a song, repost. It takes nothing from you. Do you get what I mean? You're not too big to do that. Even like artists that we follow, like your like maybe for example, I'm speaking like the R&B space, like your Chloe Baileys, your Summer Walkers, whatever. When they drop, they'll repost. Do you get what I mean? But those are big artists. Like they don't need to do that, but they do. You know, and it's showing love to other people who are working hard in your space. So do the same thing. It takes nothing from you. Do you get what I mean? Number one, and then two, like putting yourself out there in terms of abantu. Do you get what I mean? Go find shows, you know, go like knock on doors to say, I want to perform there. I do that. Ask Ashley, like if I see a show that I want to do, I'm like, I want to perform there. I can't wait for them to come to me all the time. Do you get what I mean? There's so many people for them to pick from. But if you want something, chase that dream. Go there, put yourself out there. Even if maybe you don't get the show, but build connections, build relationships with some of the people who are behind this. 2 years down the line, you then perform on that stage you wanted, but you built, you know, something. So go out there, make the shows, create your own shows, you know, host your, shout out to Mrs. K as well, because he does that. You know, he'll host his own show. I'm headlining my own show on Saturday, come. You get what I mean? It's my birthday weekend, but I want you guys to come watch me perform. Like things like that, with whatever you have available to you. Maybe like, you can say, I need a budget, I need a whatever. Build relationships with people. You never know how you can exchange services, how you can help each other, but like just get yourselves out there. Him and Amani were like doing this thing with her grade, like Emalongishin and stuff like that. Like you can't wait for them to come to you. Go to them and push your music out there and stuff like that. Like those are great initiatives to get people to know who you are, you know. So it starts like that, and then little by little, people like momentum grows and it picks up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so you might finish feature that. Money.
Now you go to the management team and
We want to team.
there's more people. She's not on this year, but there's
What's my name?
Okay.
Okay, nice.
yeah.
What else with the music? What about the management team? Or
No. It came on along the way. So I really starting out, it was essentially saying me and my mom. She would be the one to go with me to studio. She would be the one to go with me to shoots and etc. So that was like my I am. So that's what I would say was like my manager. You know, she was the one going into places and stuff.
I can't tell the mother of Mama. I'm sure.
No, she's still the trust. She's still very much there. But
I'm
now,
Mama Pumula. I got this.
As uyibuza siyahamba and awazi ukuthi then uyibuza ukuthi there's this thing, you know, people always advocate ukuthi awe tribalism siyayazi, and tribalism siyayazi, racism siyayazi. And racism siyayazi and all these other things. And then kule nto eyenza uMbhekiwe kuthiwa khona like she was fighting against colorism. Like ukuthi wena you're light, mina I'm dark, omunye is darker. They were like trying colorism or like shading or
Phakathi ngicela nokubuza. Ikhala awusafuni makhala. Ayi lama sokunzima.
No, sure.
You are fighting tribalism. Awusafuni makhala. Yonke ikhala siyikhala bani shit. Hayi. Esting ukuthi khamba njani. Uthi asafuni makhala. Ikhala yonke sokuyiblack.
so okay, so that was a project called Powerful that I did in collaboration with the British Council.
Oh.
Yeah, and it was really just a space where it's like bring awareness to something that happens in like your communities, whatever. And I thought about it and I said, okay, what's something that like isn't talked about enough, or maybe isn't talked about in the light that it should be, you know? And I thought colorism, you know, there's a stigma sometimes that, or not even just a perception maybe, that people have towards people who are dark skinned or people who are light skinned or people whatever. And I feel like it's holding us back in so many ways, you know, in how we view people, in how we view ourselves also, you know.
Man, it's cute. Umuntu wenza colorism wenza.
Ebechoka udaki.
So masqala mayelo bone to
Masqala mayelo bone.
Nyama.
Yes.
Yes, colorism.
But
Buzelo munye khona. Phela siyabona yakuzokuthela yini uthola colorism.
basically, judging someone or having a perception of someone based on how they look.
the skin
Like your skin tone, your skin color, basically.
Oh. So Enkundleni is different from albinism. Kuchien.
Well, I can't speak much on albinism stuff because I'm not.
Yes, but based on skin color, whether black, white, gray, color by umuntu, ungamchoka vele ngecolor yakhe suyenza colorism.
So did the idea come from you, or it was British Council?
No, it was from me. It was from me.
Yeah,
they allowed us to be creative, and you know they weren't holding us back creatively. They said whatever you want to shed light on, do that, and that was the thing for me because you know there's a lot of young girls who are dark skinned who don't like how they look because of certain things that have been said to them, and then they result to like changing, you know, trying to change themselves or whatever. Yeah, and
it's colorism. Just no, when I was so yellow, you are dark.
Yeah, or to someone who is dark skinned.
So colorism. So chilling as teacher from the blacklism. Yes, but every yellow who affect colorism from the start. You are. A trigger teen who is in clear what one has a Yamana
we have no sense, guys.
Yes, it's so.
So colorism first starts with yourself.
Sometimes I will look at it.
Yeah.
Oh,
because they call it color for the person. But
it happens. These are like legit, you know.
Yeah, for real.
Issues.
Sorry,
Yeah, say sorry.
Because she also said in an article like it's inspired by like something personal to her. Like what it was, so I'm sure she can talk about it. Like you said, sister. Yeah, like so like since I'm good why you came up with colorism.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, like these are conversations we've had. You know, we're growing up. 'Cause my sister's absolutely gorgeous. Like she's very beautiful.
What's her
But
name?
please leave her alone. Leave my girl alone.
I'm just
No, she's a beautiful woman, but you know, growing up, she had certain insecurities the way anyone has. You know, any person, man, woman, whatever. And one of those was that, you know, saying people would tease me about how she looked or she felt a certain way, and you know, looking at her now, and I look at this woman, I'm like, she's the most beautiful woman in the world. You know, to me, you know.
she's sitting I'm buying.
Yeah, she's beautiful, and I'm grateful now that she's so confident in who she is, and very confident in how she looks, and very, you know, she believes that she's the woman that she looks like, you know. But it's like, I shout out to my mom for that, because
Mama show. Papi, mama show.
Yeah, no, what you have cheaper woman to a sabotage,
but yeah, growing up, my mom is, I always say my mom is the reason I'm confident today. Yeah, I have a feeling we're getting to this. But yeah, my mom's the reason I'm as confident as I am today, because she always growing up told us, you're beautiful as you are. She never compared us to anyone. You know, just focused on us to say you're beautiful, whatever. So because of that mindset, it's easy for me to see the beauty in other women. It's easy for me to highlight and, you know, and talk about the beauty in other women because of how she raised us, you know, and in that was, she always told us to love ourselves and whatever, but I realized that not everyone has that, you know. You read online, or people sharing their stories to say, like, unfortunately, it's their own parents who will then have certain things to say about how they look, you know, and stuff like that, which is really unfortunate, you know. So for me, it's like, okay, I have a platform, I have this opportunity. How can I use it to shed light to, especially to the younger girls, you know, to say, like, love yourself as you are. You don't have to change who you are. There's someone who's gonna love you as you are, but you first have to love yourself, you know. Don't ever feel pressured into changing and being what you never were to begin with. Like, as you are, you're perfect.
So you are for the idea that girls in nowadays they can be.
Where is this going?
Waiting for my answer.
No, be confident in whatever you want to be, but don't don't change for someone else. Do you get what I mean? And like, if you want to rock the natural hair, rock the natural. If you want to do the Brazilian, rock the Brazilian. Whatever, but be confident in whatever states.
Yes,
you get what I mean?
That probably notices because it's our name. Because back or two or something. Their color, they're changing colors.
I think your pressure, is it ongoing or ends at British Council and then it starts?
Yeah.
So it happened then, but if another opportunity comes along for me to keep advocating, you know, for that, definitely.
But if you can, I think it's the who are encouraging.
Yeah. That's because I want like the same concept that ends on, I don't know what Kai is being like. But as a much on nation, the one on Ngoma, like if you are calling a cabin and some face our man, so different colors and whatsoever. Like
which is appreciate.
There is appreciator, so like you come out.
How much why Mama Bengas appreciate the way they are. See, but tell them the pressure they even nowadays.
But it's not just women. Yeah.
Yeah,
This is not just women issue, like across genders. Yeah.
Okay.
Kalau saya ucul,
Listen.
betul yellow pun. Tu ngapi guru ucul kan?
I'm not being like victimizing about me, maybe guys, but I'm father. When I'm young, yes.
Like I was just I'm funny. Like our sisters were. I want him to get dark and tall and funny about.
I don't know something, but then I'm so cool. Sister cool. So for me, they don't care. So long, therefore.
Yeah. Are you looking forward to getting married someday?
Yeah.
Because I want you to okay.
Mm-hmm. I want to get married one day and have a family.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. If the tattoo, it means what?
It's a cross.
The children. Wow. But I put my family tattoo sometimes. We didn't do it. It's
I got this in 2021. And something 2022. And it's something I'd always wanted to cross. Just like as a representation of like my journey with like Christ and stuff.
Wow.
So yeah, so I just made a vow to myself, if I'm ever gonna get any ink, it has to be based on my relationship with God. So yeah, that's how this came about. Yeah.
So
You find Jesus.
Yeah.
yes. Do you drink?
Occasionally. Like not. Yeah.
As well.
You say occasionally.
We know those words.
What do you know?
Those words that occasionally starts occasional. On that occasion, she drinks like a regular.
Or on the occasion?
Yes, on the
Because
occasion.
I've heard about this one, but okay, if you drink, which I'll be able to voice and stuff. And
What you want to go back is? Yes. Bhekiwe. After church, I said, "No occasion now." Actually, do you drink? Occasional. So no occasional. I said, "Come, we go to the." Oh, you tell me that occasional. You occasional.
why did you?
Yeah, all occasional. Say that.
No, it's not like that. Not like that.
Your image. What does it present about that lady? Like when we're looking at you, or is it an artist or seem artist? Your image, yes. Your image. What does it present?
Confidence.
Okay.
Yeah. Just I think that's the main thing for me. Like be confident in whatever you step out in, you know, and just womanhood also, just like celebrating your body as it is, you know. But mostly confidence. Just like I strongly believe, like I feel like confidence propels you to so many different areas of life, opens so many doors for you. When you believe in you, someone who's somewhere will say like, no, this one knows what she's on about, you know. So just like step up, be confident, whatever you put on, you know. Could be sweats, whatever. It could be a mini skirt, whatever. Like just be confident in who you are, know who you are. Don't let anyone try to tell you who you are. And even because I faced that where people say, oh, you should not wear that, or you should not. For me, it's like no, I've decided, and once I decide, you can't tell me otherwise. Yeah.
I think those like people want to reach out to you. How do they reach out to you?
On social media, or you can stay connected on social media: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Even though I don't know how to use Facebook.
Okay.
I don't know because I'm from Jesus.
Yes. So it's Bhekiwe, no underscore, no it's just Bhekiwe.
Bhekiwe. Well, on TikTok there's an underscore, but yeah, everything else is just Bhekiwe.
Where is the underscore?
On TikTok. In between Bhekiwe /_. Yeah.
Then on Facebook. On Facebook.
But don't dare me on Facebook. Guys, if you Facebook say Ngaza. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm confused.
On Twitter.
Instagram is.
Oh, Instagram.
Yeah, that's where I'm most active on. And Twitter as well.
Oh, nice.
So ngesikhathi ngisithi umuntu ofuna i-feature ezinemalini uthe contact manager or you do that. So ngihamba ku your socials, that's where I
You'll
get
find contact details.
or you could have kutholakala khona manager as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, seriously, I saw manager ngakudlela imali yakho.
No.
But looks can be deceiving. Thanks, for FIFA Show. Please don't forget to subscribe, and please, if you have any services that you require our sound or visual services, just make sure you contact us. Our details are on our Facebook, on our Twitter, and on our YouTube accounts. Thank you.